We're going to start with I don't know today, a mother or father perhaps, because we're going to play a little round of Guess the Guest.
Rachael Ray's husband has just officially announced his departure immediately after his wife's devastating illness diagnosis was announced, leaving her to face the worst nightmare of her life.
It's not our job to keep track of people that put negative energy out or that say negative things about you.
Can you believe that the man who once swore eternal love would choose to turn his back on the American culinary queen at her lowest point? Behind a seemingly perfect marriage that lasted decades lies a harsh truth about loyalty being measured by health tragedies. This story truly surpasses any heartbreak the public can imagine. Prepare yourself, because the truth behind this heartless decision carries a weight no one could have predicted. In 2005, Rachael Ray set a major milestone in her personal life when she held a romantic wedding ceremony with John Cusimano at an ancient castle in Tuscany, Italy. This marriage not only united two souls, but also laid a solid foundation for a perfect partnership between a rising television star and a talented entertainment lawyer and rock musician from the band The Cringe. Soon after that momentous event, Rachael Ray's career took off with the launch of her daytime television show, The Rachael Ray Show, in 2006. This innovative television format quickly propelled her from a typical food expert to one of the most influential talk shows in America, attracting millions of viewers daily. The appeal of the studio extended to prestigious awards, earning her numerous daytime Emmy Awards, solidifying her unique position in the public eye during daytime broadcasts, and setting a new standard for talk shows, combining food and lifestyle. The female MC's personal brand continued to expand rapidly when she launched Every Day with Rachael Ray, a periodical sharing convenient recipes, household tips, and minimalist lifestyle advice. Readers enthusiastically embraced each page as a practical guide to their busy lives, making her name a staple on newsstands nationwide. Not stopping at the human publishing field, she ventured into the pet food industry with her Nutrish product line using safe, natural ingredients. This diversification demonstrates Rachael Ray's keen business acumen, as she knows how to transform her love of animals into a commercially valuable brand, contributing a significant portion of her revenue to charities protecting wildlife and rescuing abandoned dogs and cats. Throughout the journey of building that empire, her husband, John Cusimano, has always been an inseparable, perfect piece of the puzzle, accompanying her through every strategy of developing the brand internationally. He not only supports his wife behind the scenes legally with his experience as a professional entertainment lawyer, but also directly appears on television in front of the public, often taking on the role of cocktail bartender and creating a vibrant musical atmosphere for special episodes during the holidays. Their harmonious presence on stage has created the image of a powerful couple, jointly carrying and developing their shared business projects, sustainably spreading positive energy to viewers. Rachael Ray once shared about this support with fans at a live recording, saying that John is her greatest support, helping her maintain a balance between the immense pressure of work and the peaceful space behind the camera. The deep understanding between the two helped them navigate busy schedules, maintain their passion for television, and continuously create engaging content that caters to the ever-increasing tastes of the public. Looking at the remarkable growth of the talk show and the continuous expansion of her product lines, experts recognize this as the most brilliant golden age in the female host's career. This success not only brought a solid financial foundation, but also positioned Rachael Ray as an icon of American popular culture, a familiar friend to every family whenever the show's iconic theme song played. The strong bond between their personal lives and shared careers helped the couple withstand media scrutiny, creating an ideal springboard for their long-term plans. Just as their fame reached its peak and their marriage seemed most perfect, fate unexpectedly dealt them cruel challenges. behind the radiant smiles always present in front of the camera. A series of calamities began to silently test the tolerance and steadfastness of the couple. A series of crises. The storm began to brew in the 2000s when the media constantly focused attention on Rachael Ray's personal life, with a series of questions about the cracks in her marriage. False rumors appeared frequently in the press, forcing the TV host to publicly speak out many times, affirming the strong bond between them and dispelling baseless speculation from the public. Their resilience in the face of media pressure helped to preserve their home, but greater pivotal challenges awaited them. The real tragedy struck on a summer evening in August 2020, when a large fire suddenly broke out and completely destroyed the family home in Lake Luzerne, New York, which held so many cherished memories. The house, once a peaceful refuge after stressful working hours, was suddenly reduced to a pile of ashes and rubble, witnessed helplessly by the couple. The horrific fire destroyed all their possessions, accumulated over 15 years of living together, including personal diaries, important work documents, and priceless mementos. This immense material and emotional loss has thrown the family into an extremely turbulent situation, requiring extraordinary resilience to rise from the ruins. In the context of the global COVID-19 pandemic, the loss of their home made things even more suffocating and difficult as lockdowns tightened. Rachael Ray and her partner's resilience was clearly demonstrated when they decided not to surrender to their circumstances, utilizing the guest house that survived the fire to continue their television work. John Cusimano stepped out of his role as a musician to take on the full technical duties, directly setting up cameras and managing sound for his wife. With her husband's silent but unwavering technical support, the home cooking episodes were completed successfully and delivered to viewers during social distancing. This shared commitment not only saved the project, but also demonstrated their strong bond in the face of adversity. Just as the pain of losing their possessions had begun to subside, the family faced immense emotional voids from the loss of loved ones. Their rescue dog, Isabu, a close four-legged member who frequently appeared in Rachael's shows, passed away shortly after the house fire. The grief reached its peak at the end of 2025, when her beloved mother, her greatest source of emotional support, also officially passed away. The series of losses from loved ones to cherished mementos left deep wounds, severely impacting the mental state and health of the television queen. These tragic events came in rapid succession, testing the limits of a woman who usually brings positive energy to the public. Before the ashes of the fire and the pain of losing loved ones had even subsided, the greatest shadow fell upon the television queen. This time, it wasn't material losses, but signs of physical exhaustion and a tearful farewell to her audience. Health tragedy. Unusual physical signs began to become apparent in short videos that Rachael Ray publicly posted on social media platforms from late 2022 to early 2024. Viewers quickly noticed a significant change in her usually energetic demeanor, replaced by a tired appearance and much slower movements. The peak of concern occurred when the female presenter's voice no longer retained its characteristic sharpness and fluency, but instead became slurred, breathless, and unusually shaky with each word. Public attention focused on every small detail in her home cooking videos, raising a series of skeptical questions about the health status the culinary icon was facing. Loyal fans continuously left comments expressing their bewilderment, urging her representatives to issue an official statement to clarify the situation. The sudden change in a star known for her dynamic lifestyle has sparked heated discussions across online entertainment forums. Given these noticeable signs of declining health, Rachael Ray's past medical records were immediately revisited by the public and entertainment news experts to search for the root cause. Many recalled an event from the early 2000s when she underwent surgery to remove a benign vocal cord cyst, an incident that forced her to temporarily step away from the microphone for a short period to recover. The delving into her history of vocal cord injuries further heightened concerns among fans who feared that old after-effects were returning to wreak havoc on her body after years of relentless work. The lack of verified information from health authorities at the time inadvertently created a huge vacuum, allowing theories about dangerous and incurable diseases to spread continuously. Malicious rumors began to appear more and more frequently, pushing her family into a new media crisis related to her private life. Amidst the public storm regarding her health, Rachael Ray unexpectedly made a shocking decision in 2023 when she officially announced the end of The Rachael Ray Show. The cessation of a legendary talk show after 17 consecutive seasons left millions of television viewers across the United States deeply saddened. This decision meant her complete withdrawal from the demanding filming schedule on set, ending the immense pressure of the traditional daytime production system. This is seen as a necessary step back for her to free herself from the excessive workload, prioritizing rest recovery, and restructuring her personal life after decades of dedication. The cancellation of the program not only significantly impacts the broadcast schedule, but also indirectly confirms that the female host truly needs a period of quiet reflection to reshape her entire future. This sudden withdrawal leaves a vast void on traditional television, where her image has become a familiar part of the public's life. Speculation about a serious health issue or a quiet separation behind closed doors continues to smolder, challenging the patience of viewers. This unsettling silence has become a powerful catalyst, propelling the course of events to a new state, as those involved decide to break the silence and determine the truth for themselves. Amidst a storm of public opinion and countless speculations about a serious health diagnosis, the silence of those involved only intensified the suffocating atmosphere. Then, as she entered a new phase, Rachael Ray chose to directly confront and expose the full truth about her current life. A harsh confession. The end of her long broadcasting career did not mean the complete disappearance of a culinary icon. Rachael Ray quickly restructured her career by launching Free Food Studios. This independent production business marked a significant shift for her towards digital platforms and modern media, opening up a space for creative freedom unconstrained by the strict standards of traditional television. Through successfully signing a strategic partnership agreement with the A&E television network to produce over 100 new episodes, she maintains a consistent work ethic and affirms her influence in the culinary entertainment industry until 2026. This shift gives her complete control over content and schedules, creating an ideal environment for balancing artistic work with preserving her physical energy. Audiences are becoming familiar with the image of an independent woman managing her own filming and production activities in her own space without needing the cumbersome staff of large television stations as before. Public curiosity about her physical condition was only truly satisfied when the female host decided to speak directly on her personal podcast, I'll Sleep When I'm Dead. Faced with malicious rumors about her health, Rachael Ray chose to speak directly, dispelling all doubts with a serious and characteristic statement. I want to make it clear, once and for all, my slurred and shaky voice lately is entirely a side effect of a severely damaged wisdom tooth that I haven't had time to get properly treated. There's nothing mysterious about it. As for my tired demeanor or moments of losing my balance on TV, it's all due to my inherent clumsiness coupled with my overwork habits, leading to a few pretty serious falls at home. I'm still the workaholic Rachael Ray. It's just that sometimes my body reminds me that I'm not a superhero. Publicly addressing her everyday health issues helped dispel suspicion and re-establish trust between her and her longtime followers. Beyond just personal matters, Rachael Ray proactively exposed the reality of her family life behind the closed doors of her home, giving the public a clearer picture. she candidly revealed that her relationship with her partner is not a flawless picture. They frequently experience heated arguments and major fights due to their strong personalities. Nevertheless, this honesty has been the foundation for maintaining respect for each other's independent living spaces and accepting differences in geographical preferences, the husband preferring the hustle and bustle of New York, while the wife is attached to the tranquility of Italy. To date, John Cusimano has not made any decision to leave or say goodbye to his wife of 2 decades. They continue to appear together at public events, share work, and resolutely ignore any judgments or speculations from the public. When the current turmoil temporarily subsides, people look back at this resilient woman and suddenly realize the strength that helped her weather today's storms was not acquired by chance. It was forged from an incredibly resilient past, from the days when she was an unknown girl, struggling to find her place. First foundation. All the strength that helped Rachael Ray face major life events later on was actually shaped by her early years of independence. Born in 1968 in New York, she grew up in an environment steeped in culinary traditions, as her family owned and operated a chain of traditional restaurants. Early exposure to the busy workings of professional kitchens instilled in her mind a practical and profound understanding of the food world, the nature of the service industry, and the value of hard work. These practical experiences shaped a unique culinary worldview entirely separate from academic standards and served as a solid foundation for her later revolutionary ideas. Her innate ability to handle challenging situations in the high-pressure environment of a restaurant honed her patience before she entered the entertainment world. At 20, she decided to leave her familiar hometown and move to the bustling city of New York, hoping to forge her own career path. In this demanding metropolis, she began accumulating practical experience from the most basic positions, including teaching management and sales, at the candy counter of the prestigious Macy's department store. Her understanding of customer behavior and food sources continued to expand when she took on a management role at the upscale fresh food store Agata and Valentina. Her direct exposure to the hectic pace of urban life helped her realize a major problem that most busy people at the time were unable to solve. They had very little time, but still craved decent family meals. Experience from these early service jobs helped her understand the psychology of the working class, who would later become the core of her audience. The decision to return to upstate New York to join the Cowan and Lobel grocery store officially marked a turning point that completely changed Rachael Ray's career. There, witnessing customers' tendency to avoid cooking themselves due to fear of the time and effort involved, she conceived the idea of the 30-minute meal. She began offering in-person cooking classes at the store to teach people how to optimize the preparation process and ingredients to create a nutritious meal in just half an hour. This practical cooking class quickly became a sensation in the region, attracting the special attention of local television station WRGB and paving the way for her appearances on regular culinary news programs. Simplifying cooking processes relieved the psychological pressure on contemporary homemakers. The explosion of this convenient cooking model caught the eye of the National Culinary Network's Food Network executives in 2001, marking a milestone that brought her name to national prominence. The official contract signed transformed this woman, who possessed no professional culinary degrees or certifications, into a true television star. Her simple style, unpretentious language, and highly practical recipes shattered the rigid conventions of aristocratic cooking previously seen on screen. The journey of building an empire from humble retail stalls has proven an enduring truth about resilience and innovative thinking deeply rooted in personal style. The allure of this unpretentious, non-academic approach has established a completely new school of culinary appreciation and practice in Western society. The solid foundation built from that rudimentary kitchen serves as an anchor sustaining the resilience of a media icon through the storms of the times. Each chapter concluded by self-effort serves as a prelude to opening authentic pages, providing the public with a more insightful and complete understanding of a life that has never succumbed to adversity. Looking back on her entire journey from an unknown girl behind a candy counter to standing firm against life's harshest storms, Rachael Ray has proven that true glory doesn't come from perfect facades, but is forged from unwavering strength and absolute sincerity. Does her story of life's realities and resilience inspire you in facing your own challenges? Please leave your comments below so we can share and discuss. If this article provided you with insightful perspectives and valuable information, don't forget to share this video with your friends and subscribe to the channel today so you don't miss our next authentic reports. Thank you for your support, goodbye, and see you again.